Well, good morning from our Airbnb here in London. Today, we are taking a day trip.
Yes, we sure are. And we're heading off to Oxford. And super excited to go here. I mean, this is obviously a destination that's quite famous, especially for its university. Probably maybe the most famous in the whole world. Anyways, yeah, we're just gonna head over there. It's not far from London, so it's a day trip from here. And we're just really excited. We're gonna hopefully film a little mini travel guide to Oxford today.
Update. Well, I promise this video is actually going to be about travel, but
First we need to get Audrey healthy. So we found you dry cough relief, non-drowsy.
Oh,
It's probably going to taste awful.
that looks disgusting. It's like brown goo.
So we've arrived a little bit early, actually really early, an hour before the bus goes.
Yep, that's my fault. I dragged us out of the apartment.
Well, I'd rather be in this situation than be like, you know, rushing to catch the bus. But anyways, it appears that we might be able to get one leaving 20 minutes earlier. So we're gonna try to do that. Instead of going at 10 after 9, we're gonna go at 10 to 9. But a couple of tips to keep in mind if you're traveling by bus. It's usually a bit cheaper if you book in advance. Also, we noticed that weekdays were quite a bit cheaper than weekends. So we are going on a Friday today and we got a really good deal. I think it was like, what, £3 for the ride each?
Yep.
That's a steal.
And we made it.
So we have arrived, and that was such an awesome trip. We got to see a bit of London and then the countryside, and then now we're here. And you wouldn't know because you slept basically the whole time.
I slept the whole way. I just woke up, but we're in Oxford. All right, and you guys know the drill. Food always comes first.
We're all about food always.
We cannot go sightseeing without a bite of food.
Exactly.
So we found a pub.
Found a pub. It's nice and cozy. We're right in the corner, and this place apparently specializes in fish and chips.
Ooh.
So that is what I'll be ordering for sure. Well, it doesn't take much to make me happy. I've got an IPA in hand, and yeah, we've placed our order. We've got fish and chips coming. I think ordered a side salad. Audrey's got tea because she's not feeling so good. And then we have apple crumble for dessert. So we're sharing everything. Aside from the beer, I don't think you'll be trying that. But
No, thank you, but I will have some pie.
oh yeah. Nothing like an IPA to start the day.
Oh my goodness, the fish and chips are here with mushy green peas.
I know, it's not just fish and chips.
I remember one of the first times I got fish and chips with peas, I thought this was avocado.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my
That
god.
was a very embarrassing moment.
Embarrassing tourist moment.
We also have a generous kind of side dish of gravy. We have chips, of course, underneath the fish. And then we have bread to the right.
I've never had fish and chips with gravy. Like, it's usually just like lemon or
That's really decadent. That's an upgrade over ketchup, I'd say.
double dipping.
Double dipping. Double dipping in the gravy. What do you think? Happy moment? And you're allowing me to pick this up. Look at this behemoth.
Caveman style. This is how Sam eats.
Caveman style.
Just uses his hands.
Yeah.
How is that?
That is delicious. I've been craving fish and chips for, I can say months now. I haven't had it in a really long time. And to get something that's like this good, high of quality, it's just amazing. Like I'm in my happy spot right now.
And we've also got a little salad.
Yeah, I decided to get a little side salad
neglecting
so
over
we can
here.
get a few greens into our system here. What do we have?
Apple crumble.
And this one comes with custard as opposed to ice cream. Is it good? Am I gonna like
A
this?
little hot. No, you won't like it. I'll take care of it. Don't worry.
Don't worry, she says. Don't worry. And she has her second bite before I've had any.
Sam? You've acquired something new.
I really
in the last
have.
few minutes.
I needed a new kind of like warm sweater / jacket because you really do not like the Tommy Hilfiger one I've been carrying around for a while.
It is stretched out of shape, sweat stained. It's a rag. You definitely need a new one.
Okay, well this is an upgrade. So I've got a nice varsity sweater. It's on sale for 19 quid. Yeah, it's a great purchase. And you know what? It's never that warm in the UK. So I can put it on today, even it's like, what, August 3rd or 4th?
Yep.
Yep, I need it on.
The University of Oxford has no known foundation date, but teaching of some form has taken place here since the year 1096, making it the oldest university in the English-speaking world. Today, the university is made up of 38 self-governing colleges, a few of which are open to visitors.
So one of the things you can do when you visit Oxford is go around and tour the different colleges. So we just paid £2 and right now we're inside Trinity College. Beautiful grounds, hardly anyone here, probably because they didn't want to pay the £2. So we've got this place to ourselves.
That's true. Also, it's lunchtime right now as well. We had a really early lunch.
Yeah, so let's go.
Off of my lawn. Get off of my lawn. Get off. Trinity College dates back to 1555 and it's one of the smaller colleges in Oxford, admitting just over 400 students. This college has also produced some noteworthy figures, including a few prime ministers. And what did you do that was naughty?
What did you do?
Dodo bird over here.
Dodo bird stepped on the lawn.
Stepped on the lawn when there's clear signage saying, do not go on the lawn.
We also had a quick glance at Radcliffe College and the Bodleian Library before continuing on to University Church.
So next up we're visiting the University Church, so I'm trying to whisper, it's so quiet in here. Anyways, here at the church they have this big tower and you can actually climb up to get some views over Oxford. However, the tower is full and there's a long line of people waiting, so I don't think we're going to make it up the tower, but we are going to show you the interior of the church. Taking you up. So we are now down by the river and we're kind of weighing our options. We could try punting ourselves, we could hire a professional punter,
or we could just film people punting.
Or we could get a paddle boat. I just saw one of those go by. So options. I think punting would be fun, but then again, we don't really know how to punt.
No,
and if we fall in the river, that would not be the best.
That would be a lot of damage to a lot of expensive camera gear.
But it would make for a fun video.
Probably
so
it would be fun. Samuel and Audrey take a plunge.
So next up we're at the Botanic Gardens. We got ourselves tickets. It's £5 per person and they actually give you a little map with plants to look out for during June, July and August.
Wonderful.
So we're going to be going plant spotting. Does that sound like a hobby?
Yeah. Maybe just as fun as my ability to go bird watching, right? Bird spotting.
Avid bird watcher.
Yeah, avid bird watcher. I'm better at scaring them. Anyways, the good news is that the sun has come back out and it appears those gray clouds are a thing of the past.
Fingers crossed.
This is the oldest botanic garden in Great Britain and it was originally founded as a medicinal garden. Fun fact, the garden was frequently visited by Lewis Carroll and was a source of inspiration for Alice's adventures in Wonderland. Well, time for an update. We're sort of running out of time. We only have a couple hours left and we still have a few things to do. So we basically had a decision between punting and afternoon tea, and cake and tea has won out, I must say.
Always
about the food. Always about the food.
So next up we're at the Grand Cafe. It's time for afternoon tea. So we've ordered up some scones, clotted cream, jam, and fancy teas. Sam got the peach and I went for lavender.
Tea has been served. I forget, what did you get again?
Lavender.
Lavender.
It smells like a lavender farm.
I would hope it smells like lavender. Otherwise it would be pretty bad lavender tea.
Also, can you read here? It says, the site of the first coffee house in England. So this is a historic coffee house. Maybe we should have ordered coffee instead of tea.
Oh, they have a big sign about that too on the ceiling.
Ooh, getting fancy there. Oh, tell us, what did you get?
I got the peach tea.
Oh yeah. That's what I came for.
And they're gigantic, aren't they?
They're huge and they're fresh out of the oven, so they're so soft.
Gigantic scones. Alright, that was an awesome little snack. And in total it came to 12 quid. Your tea set with the scones was 9. I paid an additional 3 for my own tea. And I forgot to update you guys about the price of lunch, which was 20 quid for all that food that we ate.
And this behind me is the Bridge of Sighs. Sam definitely just went in for a free sample and maybe something more.
Fudge, fudge, fudge. I'm gonna go get a slice of fudge. They're about 4 quid.
Okay. Well, we just finished having tea and scones, and what just happened? What just
I
happened?
walked by a fudge house and I could not resist. This looks absolutely amazing. It is salted caramel fudge. Can you actually, there's big chunks of salt.
Big grains of salt,
Big
yeah.
grains of salt. I'm so excited about this. And you don't really like fudge that much, so that probably means I pretty much get this whole brick.
Oh my gosh. That really is a brick. Sam's having a special moment over here.
That is amazing. So sweet, so salty, so rich and decadent, it's creamy. This is just like, this is unbelievably good. Unbelievably good.
And where's this from? What's the place called?
Didn't even check the name. It is called the Fudge Kitchen.
Fudge Kitchen, there you go.
Fudge Kitchen, guys.
Update. Alright, so we're running out of time. We only have time for one more activity, so we've settled on
We're going to the castle, Oxford Castle.
Oxford Castle.
Yeah, and what was the thing you wanted to do?
I wanted to visit one of the museums, but
Yeah.
you know what? Maybe we'll be back someday. Who knows?
Yeah, I mean, when you're coming for just a day trip, you're a little bit limited by time. If we had an extra couple days here, we could even explore more of the university as well.
Oxford Castle is a partly ruined Norman castle dating back to medieval times. During the 18th century, it housed the local prison, and today it's home to a hotel.
She's dancing! And why are you dancing?
So the museum I wanted to go to, it turns out it's like 1 block away from the bus station. So we actually have time to like, sneak in here and have a quick
We tried to get on an earlier bus, they wouldn't let us, so we're just getting on at a regular time.
have some time.
And the good news is that we get to come to this museum.
So I think that is a wrap for our day trip to Oxford. It's almost time to go catch our bus, and we're feeling pretty tired. We've been walking around for a few hours.
It's kind of around that time of day when we've been walking around for quite a while and our legs just kind of give out. And it's just kind of good. We've done the main things we wanted to do here, and I hope you guys enjoyed this travel guide to Oxford, and that it gives you a really good idea of how you can kind of explore the city on a day trip from London.
But if you can, come for longer, because we wish we had 2 or 3 days here.
True.
Alright, ta-ta.
Ta-ta.